Friends, guests, and adventurers of all ages, tonight's show is for the brave, the fearless, and the dangerously curious. Witness feats of strength, daring acrobatics, and mystifying magic. Get ready to have the most astounding night of your life. Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the PCs have a big old heart-to-heart after the shenanigans from last week. So as Jason said in his column, last week was a weird episode. There was a lot going on. First of all, you had the PCs in a crypt using the darkness mechanic from Roll20 with very little line of sight, and they actually couldn't even see what was going on. And it really made for chaos, and I guess it came through in the episode. I actually can see everything when I'm running the game, but one thing I do is I actually change my point of view to what the PCs see, just so I get an idea of what they can and can't do. And it really is amazing is that if you are in a very tight maze and people with light sources start running around corners, it gets really bad for the people left in the dark. They can't do anything, and I never really fully appreciated that until we got to see it in action, which is one of the beautiful things about playing online. Now everyone's kind of moving online, and you're seeing more people playing online. I mean, I've been playing online Pathfinder for over 10 years. We never used the Fog of War and Darkness tools because A, they never really worked that well. B, they were a huge tax on most people's computers and really slowed down the system. And C, I felt it was kind of a waste of time and resources because it takes a long time to set up and to manage, and yeah, I just felt it wasn't worth it. But in this case, it was a really simple maze, and literally all I did was put in the walls, and that was it. I didn't have to worry about like putting in doors or putting in, I don't know, like secret entrances or anything major. All I had to do was just draw the walls, put in no lights, and that's it. And it worked out fantastic. So for those of you going on to Roll20 or any other VTT, I strongly suggest give it a try. Not everywhere. You don't need to do it on like big open areas or if you're outside. But if you're going to be in a crypt or if you're going to be in a dungeon that's really narrow and really tight, try it out. I have a feeling your players might hate it. That's one thing I would say. Be very careful. Make sure you get your buy-in from the players ahead of time. They do not love it. I will say they understand why we do it, and it does also make them, well, get light sources, and it makes them treat light as a more serious resource inside the game. So one thing I want to mention this week is that playing this game with another GM, in this case Vanessa, and in Black Lodge, Seth, it really steps up your game in two ways. One, it makes it that you really learn the rules, because if you get a rule wrong, you have another GM there to help you. And the other thing is, it also helps with even just what's going on in the description. So one thing you notice is that I always ask for how does a rule work, or how does something work? And that's actually on purpose. I don't do that in my home games. I do that for this because A, it's a podcast and I expect people to want to know how things work. B, I know a lot of people listen to this podcast to learn how the game works. So I make sure we take out the time to explain these rules. And C, as a refresher, just because sometimes I do forget, because I do play a lot of games and it might be weeks, days, or months between using special abilities. And obviously the PCs, as I always say, the PCs need to know their abilities inside out, upside down, because that's all they're playing. But as a GM, I'm playing hundreds and hundreds of PCs and monsters and so many rules to know that I just can't know every single rule for every PC. So they really just have to know what they're doing. And, every so often I just like to get reminded so that, you get an idea of what's going on, you get a better idea of what we're doing, and that I also, get a quick refresher. But as I was saying, when Vanessa's playing with me, it's really nice because she also has taken on the role of explaining in detail what the characters see, because I have so much going on, at so many papers in front of me. I do my job of explaining, and then I read like the text and the adventure, and I try to explain everything, but sometimes it's just, it's easier if someone else takes on that role. You always have someone who's in charge of inventory, and in this case we have that's Rob Pontius. He's in charge of inventory. You have someone who's in charge of timing and tracking, and that's actually Vanessa. Vanessa's sort of the timekeeper on this show, where she keeps track of like when spells have gone off, how long you have to wait between healing, and so forth. And she's also taken on the role of going through and explaining what the characters see, and that's really something you don't need to do if you're playing with yourselves. But if you're running a podcast, it helps if you have someone, go through and explain everything to you. So thanks, Vanessa, for doing that. It's really helpful. I think you guys all like her explanations, because sometimes I drop the ball on that, or I don't give as big of an explanation because I'm looking something up, or I'm trying to read what's going to happen in the next 3 rooms. I sometimes skimp on those explanations a little bit, and it's really nice that she's helping out with that. So a quick few show notes. First of all, do be on the lookout for a new Agents of Edgewatch Adventure Path, brand new podcast, coming in a few weeks. The Agents of Edgewatch, I think, is really, really well done. I just reread it, and I thought it was even better the second time around. It's just a crazy adventure. It just is going to put the PCs in really unique situations that you just don't see anywhere else, with a lot of role-playing. And I'm curious to see how this goes, because that group, and that's sort of the Black Lodge gang, they role-play. They're actually pretty good at role-playing. They say they're not great at role-playing, but they're pretty good. They might not do voices. That's their thing. They definitely don't do voices, unlike, everyone else. Everyone else seems to do voices, and even I'm really into the voices now. But other than them not doing voices, they're pretty good role players, and there's going to be a lot of role playing opportunities. They have to do a lot of investigations, and that does not require killing people all the time. They might actually have to, talk to people and figure things out through deduction. So this should be fun. Also, one thing I've been saying for a while is the Patreon, and you all know it now. $10 you guys can watch and listen to us live. $5 you get the shows early. I'm actually looking into some new things. I'm going to try to add something cool, a collectible to the Patreon at a low level, something that we can send out maybe monthly, a actual collectible. So I'm looking into that. I'm getting some price and quotes and figure out how we can do that. So be on the lookout in the very near future. Well, you will be able to get something totally unique, that's fun, that helps support the show, as well as, just give you something cool to collect that reflects the show. So be on the lookout for that in the near future. But with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode of 3 Ring Adventure. Last we left off, you managed to clear the crypts, and it was so easy. I don't even know what you were worried about. Those ghouls fell left and right, except for Smiler, who got away. Oh, Smiler, always the scamp. Oh, and by the way, Hop was bit. Don't worry about that. And there was something else. You decided that maybe you can reform some of the corrupted priests. Uh-huh. You thought maybe we can talk to Yorlor, the woman who, summoned the flesh-eating puppet demon.
We don't know that.
How do you know? Maybe she's really good at heart. Maybe she's just misunderstood.
We don't know that she summoned the thing. She could have been under his control.
Turns out she
never
is insanely evil, was trying to kill you and bite you, and if she got one hand free, it was going to be gruesome. And then something happened. Atreon decided to, just bonk her over the head, sort of like Three Stooges style, and accidentally critted her for 24 points of damage and killed her, and then some.
Bonk on the head from the inside of her brain.
Rob Tremarco is playing Darius Varus, Darius's Daring Destructions, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
Have you guys never thrown a desk at somebody?
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, Uncanny Otteron's Cauldron of Curious Concoctions, a human witch of curses.
Yeah, sure, why not? It was like, whoopsie!
I mean, I have, but I was in elementary school, so... Has no one else ever thrown a desk at anybody? Just me?
I have.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, we have something in common.
Woo! Desks!
Wait, do you mean in character or in real life?
Oh, in real life.
Oh, yeah, me too. All right. Cheers.
Oh, chairs too?
Lauren Sig is playing Hap, the Starlight Sparrow, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
Oh, chairs too, but also cheers, because drinks.
Oh,
And
I
yeah,
can cheers.
I know we'd moved into this room because I think Hap was gonna rest again, and then the others came in eventually.
I'm gonna rest. I don't need to rest.
I don't remember why you came into this room, and then I followed you.
Are we looking at a different map? I'm just in the hallway with everyone else.
We finished up in the crypts and came back up here.
Rob Tremarco is playing Darius Varus, Darius's Daring Destructions, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
Well, and then we went to the room where murder happened, and now we're back in the hallways.
Sorry, yeah, this hallway room.
Yeah, I'm just following Alhara. I'm not doing anything.
I thought Alhara joined us in this room.
My 10-minute refocus isn't something I have to sit down for. I just do it by
Oh.
hanging out.
We talked about being in this central spot in case the ghoul came from some direction. I think that's what it was.
It ran outside and left the building.
Why do I have a 1 next to my icon?
You're one step from being a ghoul. Mm-hmm.
That ghoul bit.
No, so we're at the entrance to the tile mosaic room. We gave up on following Smiler because he ran off into who knows where, and we basically determined that we were not able to track him because no one in this group has survival. So we were gonna just give up and hope that's not gonna go bad. And anyway, so as we continue back, Alhara storms ahead of the group and elbows Otron on the way and makes herself storm back into the mosaic room, stops in between the passages that lead to the north and south, scowls at the door to the west that spoke to us, saying, "Oh, if you clear the curse, we'll open." Yeah, whatever, Gozra. And is just standing there looking around. Fine. North or south?
I'm gonna push Darius forward. This is your situation.
Let's go south.
Okay. I will
Fine.
mention, not to break the mood, that you guys never did search the room with Smiler in it, by the way.
I think
did.
Otteron had brought
Atron was doing it.
Otteron. Well, we didn't do it. Otteron brought up we should go back in there and search around.
Okay, well let's just
Then we can do it.
rewind and go do it real quick.
Okay. A lot happened at the end, so we can pick up that other thing. So before you go south, Otteron's like, we forgot to search back there, fellers.
That's how Otteron
Right, we
talks too. You got
That was a
just
really good
right.
impression.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
Go back down
uncanny.
there.
We should try that again. I'll just move my mouth and see if we can match it up.
We should go back there and search them, fellers.
That sounds like a great trick for radio. Wow. It was
Yeah.
uncanny. It was strange.
I think I don't remember when Otteron said it, but I think back when we were still in the other area, Otteron had said we should go back to the crypts and look for anything. We did not spend any time searching around.
Well, let's not spend too much time on it. Let's just search the room.
Yes, at least where we fought the creatures.
Fine. All right, so we'll all go back and search.
Okay. You did find that you found the cloak,
Yes,
and that was in the other room.
yes. So the other room.
There's basically 2 rooms with statues, and then that room, the first room, then the Smiler room. You go to that room, and you find a large amount of treasure scattered all around that statue.
How
Tons
did
of
we miss
treasure.
that?
How
How
did
did
we
we
not-
miss that?
How do we not see that when we were in there? Like, wouldn't we remember, like, by the way, there's a bunch of treasure in there?
Yeah,
Fog
but
of treasure. They
but
hide
You
the
were in
treasure
the middle of a
until
fight.
kill
You have to
monsters.
remember, you fought and ran out, and you never went back.
this
You
is
didn't go-
more on you.
To be fair, I sat in that room for a while. Like, hello,
Yeah, that's true.
hello.
You were.
But how do we see anything? It's pitch black down here.
That's right. It was pitch black. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of treasure. Do you want it, or do you want to just keep complaining?
Let's just keep complaining. I mean, I'm fine.
I would
Can-
like to
can-
record it on the sheet.
Por qué no los dos?
So, Otteron would help gather up things as we found them.
Okay, you find 20 silver pieces on the floor, All of it looks rather old. It obviously was looted from the bodies of the dead people. You find a jade and silver necklace.
Jade's my favorite color in real life.
You find a coral statuette of a dolphin with emerald eyes.
Oh, that's cute. We have to keep it, and we'll set it on a shelf.
You find a shaft of a bolt wrapped with fine twine. And that's all you find on the floor around the statue. Do you do anything else? Like,
Hop, you should sense magic, and we should look maybe around the statues and around the room.
I mean, you asked me to do this in every room. What's the chance that there's something in this room when there's nothing in any of these rooms?
There's always a chance.
It's a new room.
Fine. I'll concentrate, and then I'll search for magic auras in the area.
so that weird bolt thing is magic, and the trident that the statue is holding is magic.
Fine. I'll admit it. You were right this time. Somebody grabbed the trident out of that statue's hands.
I take it out of the statue's hands.
Okay, you
Says Darius.
take the trident out, and it is a trident. It's engraved with a decorative pattern resembling fish scales. It's quite nice.
It's very nice.
Can I see
Oh,
that
Howard,
for a
do
minute?
Very
Please.
nice.
Trident
I
of
will
Fish
look.
Command. A classic.
All right,
Perhaps
so
you shall be
Alhara's... Go
the
ahead.
queen of some sort of underwater city.
Me, a queen, sure. She's going to take it in her hand and sort of test the weight of it, and she'll start spinning it back and forth like she would her bow staff, just trying to see how well balanced it is and how well it moves.
It's way better than anything you currently have, I'll tell you that much.
Ooh, that's fancy.
We'll need time to study what their properties are, but perhaps we continue for now? Or do you want to take the time to look at them?
Nah, go ahead and stab somebody with it. See how it feels.
Oh, I have someone I want to stab, all right.
I'm sure they won't. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a couple minutes. Hop, do you know what this thing does? It seems... You said it was magic?
I mean, I got the impression from it that was magic. I mean, it's kind of just an intuition thing. I don't really intuit specifics, though.
Ataran will start looking over the bolt.
Don't you have, like, identify?
I mean, is that a spell, or is that just like a skill check these
It's just a
days?
skill check.
Yeah,
Just a skill check.
That's a 10-minute skill check, right?
Yeah, well.
10 minutes.
I mean, if you want, I could, like, sit down and, like, just really think about it, but that would take me a while.
Like hours?
I mean, it feels like hours. It's really just, like,
As
I don't know.
Ataran
somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
As
do it.
Ataran turns the bolt over a few times, they just glance at you.
What?
I want to know what it does.
I want to know what love is.
I want to know what this is.
Well, Ataran looks at it and after 10 minutes figures out what this thing is.
This is a climbing bolt. I'm not sure I've handled one before, but it's when it hits a surface that is solid, it unwinds and becomes a 50-foot long rope and is securely fastened there with the bolt struck. You can pull it free, however. It just takes a little strength.
I guess we're spending the 10 minutes, so I'll like sit down, crisscross applesauce, and like pay real close attention to this trident. Kind of like meditate on it.
Can I do a treat wounds? Has it been long enough?
After the first 10 minutes, then we could do a treat wounds if you wanted.
What does Hap use?
Well, that's a good question. I know nature's my big one, but I do have arcane. It's just not as good.
You
Oh, and I have occultism too. It's just not as good.
You unfortunately cannot determine what makes this magical and what it will do. You know it is a magical trident, but you cannot determine its magical properties. You are
Okay,
stumped.
so I'm getting a few different readings from this, and I'm not really sure which one it is. Either this commands fish, or it cooks them perfectly when you stab them with it. I don't know. Good luck. Here you go.
Well, still very well balanced.
It is very stabby.
I'm honestly hoping it's for the cook situation because I'm pretty hungry and I'm tired of eating rations.
Ataran looks around the crypt and just kind of shakes their head.
We haven't eaten any rations. We've only been here a day.
Well,
I
then,
have some pocket bacon.
All right, are we going south or not?
yes, did you
Sure.
want to look to
Can we
those
do a
wounds
little
before we go?
Woundy wounds? Yes, let me...
I'm fine.
me
It's
help.
just
At
a
this-
scratch.
At this point in time, Alhara can be treat wounds, but Darius has to wait 10 minutes. So we
Oh.
can take 20 more minutes and patch everyone up.
Oh, do you mean the bite mark that Alhara let happen to me? Do you mean that one? Is that the one you're talking about?
Can I
Alright.
examine it to see if it's
Why
like a
don't-
problem?
Because, normally, you guys are out in front protecting me from situations, but it was weird. It's almost like Alhara just stood there and let it happen.
All right. How about I patch you up and we can patch up our little friendship or whatever. And
You're still my big sister, just that was kind of a bitch move.
oh my gosh. How about this? When they try to bite you, don't stand in front of them.
Do you want me to get close enough to hit them with the fire that I'm already not comfortable using, or not?
Why don't you stand back and hit them with the fire that you're already not comfortable using?
Watch.
Also,
I'll
get
throw this as
comfortable with
far as
them.
I can go, and then it only goes 30 feet. That's all I
That's-
got.
Well,
It,
that's not
like-
bad.
Look, let's
don't-
pick our battles. Now is not the time to armchair fire thrower this. Hindsight is always better than the actual time you observe
Ahara,
it.
why is Darius such a dork?
I don't know. Fine. Darius, you
We'll
look
never
at
know
Hap's
that answer.
injury and I'll deal with my own.
I will look at Hap. Hap, come here, Hap. Let me see show me where the ghoul bit you.
Yeah, show you. My arm is bleeding.
I don't remember
Isn't it?
how Ataran got hit. Was it a...
The ghoul came around the side to the back.
But did it actually attack them at that point?
You got hit. You got hit.
Oh, I know I got hit. I just don't remember
It came
how
around
it
the
happened.
back. It came around the back. It came from behind.
Oh,
if you
okay.
remember.
Yeah, I thought I got
That's
hurt
my
in the
medicine check
second
To
fight.
check Hap.
Oh, yeah, you'd be checking for probably disease because she used treat wounds immune for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's my checking her arm for diseases.
I'm probably like unnaturally warm at this point.
Oh, not cold anymore?
No. I feel unnaturally warm. As in, like, to the touch. If you touch
I
me,
think
I'm
that's
unnaturally
we've
warm.
determined that was kind of how you rolled.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it didn't used to be, is the thing. It
Right,
is
that was
now,
before this ghoul fight, is my point.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so you check out the wound. I actually roll it, but it's fine. 'Cause
Oh, sorry.
you could have.
Then I'll use that for myself to heal up.
Oh, okay, fine. You check it out, and you realize that this is not going away. This looks like she was bit by this ghoul or ghast, and she might have ghoul or ghast fever. It's not that bad. I mean, it does take about a week to really kick in, but the last stage is death and then rise as a ghoul or ghast. But plenty of
Hap,
time.
we
Plenty
do
of
need to
time.
keep an eye on you with this bite. It may take a week, but we will have to see.
Take a week for what? A sniffle?
If-
I feel fine.
No. This is maybe a ghoul rot. Maybe.
Okay, what's that mean?
So, well,
Do you remember when I said those that die sometimes rise as ghouls from their wounds?
There was a lot going on. I don't remember what everybody said at every given time.
It does that.
It does what?
You can become a ghoul.
Well, what?
We need to keep you healthy.
we'll keep an eye on it. You have to die first, which you won't do. So
Wait, what?
it's a disease.
Yeah, but I
You
mean,
might have it.
I've had diseases before. Oh no,
No,
I
not
get a
this
runny
one.
nose.
No, it's not a runny nose disease thing. It's a
It's a runny death
runny
disease.
nose. Yeah,
What matters
potentially.
is that if you feel strange or something odd comes over you, you let us know, and we will help
I will every day. We will make sure everything's fine. That's all.
you. Darius, can you look at where the ghoul attacked me, please?
Yes.
So if you feel the sudden urge to start eating the living, Hap, you might be infected with ghoul fever.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not
I
done
love
yet.
Ghoul Corruption from first edition. Yum, 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 yum.
Wait, are you guys
Fever.
serious? This turns you into a ghoul?
Only
Yeah.
if you die.
Okay. I mean, we come close to that all the time.
No. I mean, like from a disease, not because you get shot by something.
Oh, so the disease kills you too?
Potentially, but you won't.
You said in a week.
No.
We have to
Yeah,
go.
you have
We
a
have
week
to
to
go
live.
find that priest now.
We
Maybe
will.
a shriveled up old ghoul, just like Smiling.
What do you mean we will? I could die from this.
Not today, and it's not certain that you have it.
Yeah, you're not going to die today from it. You're going to die in a week. So today
you
you're going to die
serious?
from crazy druids.
No,
Come on,
you
let's
won't
go.
die in a week. No, there's no dying.
Steve,
Alhara, do
how
not
well
make
does
anyone nervous.
Ataran know the disease?
And Darius will look at Ataran's wound.
Atron does not know it at all.
I knew something of it when we rolled last time for ghouls.
I know Darius knows it inside out, upside down.
What do I know? Give me some sort of chat or something. I'll read it off.
Okay, that's even better than what I was going to do.
And does Ataran have symptoms, or is the wound?
No, Atron
Okay.
is totally fine.
Ataran, you are okay.
Yes, I did not get bit.
Yeah,
I
it
was
didn't
just
bite
hoping you could patch it up, please.
Yes, I will roll to patch.
Hap runs out of the room.
Seems to be a common occurrence.
Hap, where
There
are you
you
going?
go.
Oh no, by runs I mean like sprints really fast. And you as she makes it out the door, you can see that like her hands start to come up to her face.
12 hit points for Ataran.
Thanks. Do you want to go after your sister?
Yes, Alhara, please. Let's go get her.
I'll go get her. Alhara will traipse out there.
I know the ghoul bite can transmit it, but I do not know much of the details.
Ooh, there's a lot of stages.
So much drama.
Oh, hey, Alhara, when you enter the foyer, make a perception check, but only hit like a 10 or something, I guess.
It was in the foyer.
15.
You hear crying coming out of the room on the north.
All right, after sort of coming like through the curtain, angry that Alhara has to go after Hap, she hears the crying and she'll start to soften her steps and sort of creep up toward the door. Hey,
What do you want?
look, I'm sorry. I don't think you're gonna die.
You
I
just
think it-
stood there. Like, that thing was, like, smiling at me, like, licking its teeth. And you just stood there until after it moved.
I didn't just stand there. I was busy. It was a fight. There was a lot going on.
Side note, you literally delayed until after it moved. That's why I'm calling you out on this.
That was
And
last
now-
time we played. I don't remember details.
And now Darius just wants to continue on like nothing happened. I can't believe you both want to abandon me.
Hap, I'm sorry. I was thinking tactically. I was thinking strategy. I didn't think it would bite you. You're so fast. You're so tiny. And you're okay. So it bit you. So there's a little disease in there. What, Darius and I had worse. Did you see how sick we were before? And we got better.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna, I mean, you're gonna die. We all die at some point, but you're not gonna die today.
And then I'm gonna try to eat you guys.
Oh,
I
You
can't
couldn't
let that
catch me.
happen. I
what, with those scrawny little legs? Come on. Look, you got bit. It hurts. I know it's gross because those things are gross, but you're not going to turn into one. We're going to fix whatever this mess is here at the hermitage. We're going to head back to town, and that stodgy Abadar cleric guy is going to fix you right up.
But Darius says I was gonna turn into one and die first.
Look, the only way that's going to happen is if we let you sit in this room and keep crying. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to take you with us. We're going to have a fun adventure, kicking corrupted druid butt and fixing this place, and then we're going to come back as big heroes, and they're going to heal you right up. You won't even feel the itch of this disease. You'll be fine.
It doesn't itch yet. Is that next?
Yeah, probably. Wounds of all sorts, diseased and not, always itch. It's what it feels like when it heals. Besides, you're gonna have a pretty cool scar from it, and those things are badass.
Darius will peek his head in. May I enter?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hap, listen to me. What I said was, if you were left alone, this disease could progress. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's potentially dangerous. But you're never alone. We're going to go back to town after we solve this mess, and you'll be healed.
Sometimes I feel alone, even when you guys are around, and this just makes that worse.
That happens sometimes. Fear does that. But try not to be afraid, because you're a hero.
I'm not a hero. I'm just here, along for the ride.
That's what heroes say. No one who says they're a hero is a hero. If you have to scream it on the mountaintop that you are the most heroic,
I don't want to die, Darius.
You won't die. I promise. I absolutely promise you, you will not die from this.
I almost died when I looked at that demon wrong.
So did I. I was in trouble. But you were there, and you helped me. Now I'm here to help you.
This new life of ours is awful, and this isn't what I asked for, and I'm just scared.
Sometimes life happens, and you cannot stop the fates from moving, I guess. What will happen progresses, and we will just become stronger to fight it.
And if this is my fate?
To what? Become a hero? Come on.
Your fate is to become a hero. Your fate is not to die.
I know you're talking about this new life of ours being horrible, but it's actually kind of great. We get to help all sorts of people. We get to be heroes. Isn't that neat?
No, I get to watch wave after wave of just awful things cut into you two. The two people who are closer to me than maybe anyone except save Dad. And I have to watch you all fall, and if I don't do something, then you die? That's not wonderful.
We get back up. It's
here.
Not wonderful, but we're still here. We're fighting together. We fight these things together to stop them forever.
And isn't the adrenaline rush great? Like that
it's
feeling of
not.
your heart pounding in your chest, and you don't know what's going to happen next.
It hurts.
Does enjoy these things a lot, but I understand that you don't happen, and that's fine. But we have abilities that others don't, and if we didn't do this, these townsfolk would be dead. That druid would cause so much pain and suffering.
I like knowing that the people are safer because of what we've been doing. I like that.
Everything we do has saved lives.
So let's go save some more.
So when we clear this place, we can go back to town and talk to that priest who keeps trying to convert Otteron?
Yes. Absolutely. We'll get the brochures. We'll subscribe Otteron to their weekly magazines without telling them.
Just between the three of us and the wall, I think Otteron could really use some Abadar. They seem pretty dark.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna go talk to them about that. Actually,
I don't
are you
know
two
a lot
okay?
about Abadar. I just know that Otteron's kind of dark.
Are you two gonna be okay?
What do you mean? I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be okay. I'm going to die in like 5 to 7 days.
No,
but other than that,
you won't. I would have become a statue chicken.
You were going to become a chicken?
That's how that disease goes. If a chicken bites you, a special disease chicken, it turns you to stone, and then you become a giant chicken statue. That's what would have been me.
Wow.
That would be me. You would have to lug my chicken statue body around with the circus for the rest of your days.
I mean, at least only one of those things
staring
was
at
you are unfamiliar
no matter where
with.
you went in the room, my chicken face would be looking at you, saying,
all right, well,
why did you let me become a chicken statue? And then you would know pain.
Well, let me tell you this then, in your native tongue. Bok, 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 bok. That means let's go. We're wasting time.
Let's do it. Back.
All right. So meanwhile, as Darius and Hap finish up their conversation, Alhara goes back through the big green curtain to find...
Otteron's there waiting.
Yeah. You and I need to have a talk.
Yes, very well. Is Hap okay?
She'll be fine, but that's not what I'm referring to.
I know. I am sorry to have upset you.
Do you even know why I'm upset?
Because the woman is dead?
Yeah. You murdered her. She was tied up. She was helpless. And you killed her. That's not very sporting.
Maybe not. She did have strange mental precautions, and I am concerned of spellcasters that start acting and talking. But my main concern was that Hap and Darius were getting to a point of talking of taking action themselves, and I thought it best it was I and not them.
So, you murdered this woman because you were afraid someone else was going to murder her first?
I also believe she was likely beyond help, and she is better now than living in whatever state she had come to be in.
Well, we should have brought her back to that priest guy. We should have brought her back to town to see if there was any help for her at all. Maybe there wasn't. She was hanging out with a demon after all. She's probably the worst of them that we've seen. But that doesn't mean you just kill her.
Yes, I maybe acted rashly. I was a little concerned for Darius and Hap. It is true we could have probably knocked her out and walked her out somehow, but I was a little worried and I suppose surprised based upon what she did to me.
What do you mean?
When I tried to glare at her, that usually makes people step back or react in a fearful manner.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort
I've
of
been on the
energy.
receiving end of one of those glares, you know.
This is with magic behind it. She caused some sort of painful energy to move through my mind. It was very surprising. I had never experienced that, and
Okay.
I admit I am not one to regularly trust druids, so perhaps that has part of it, but my primary concern was Hap or Darius taking such an action, and I thought it better I did. I have certainly seen people in worse situations that have unfortunately begged for death.
Okay, listen. They're finishing their conversation. They're going to come in here, and I don't want to talk about it with them in the room. But
I understand.
if it's life and death on the line, if we're in a fight and someone goes down, that's what happens. It's a fight. It's fair. Okay, sure. But don't murder people that are helpless. We could have controlled the situation a different way. Okay? Let's try and just redeem as many of these people as possible. And if they're beyond redemption, then they're beyond redemption. But we won't know until we try, and we can't try if they're dead.
Very well. And I am interested to talk more about redemption. Do you think that's possible for all people?
Yeah, I think that's possible for anyone who wants it.
Good. I hope so.
I hope so too. All right, here are the others. Let's just
Is that a chicken? And Ataran will look towards the curtain.
And then Darius and Hap are just making chicken noises and joking around with each other.
you two be done being silly, because we've got this whole hermitage to clean out.
I'll flap my chicken
Deadly
wings
chicken
at
you
you.
serious.
I was worried you had been feeble-minded.
Haha, you can't cast it on us because it's too late.
Yeah,
You can't tell the difference.
I was gonna
but
say,
I'm done.
between the
But
two of us,
well,
I'm pretty
never
sure he
know.
has been feeble-minded long time ago.
Feeble-minded, what's that?
No idea.
I love how you keep walking through this hallway with the dead Slurk, the dead ghoul, and the two dead
Well, someone
retainers.
drag them
And you're just like,
outside.
just leave them in the middle. You just keep walking over them.
I'll
over
just
and
huck them
over
outside.
again. Oh, okay.
It's
I'll
a
do-
warning
I'll-
to anyone else that comes through
Yeah.
here.
I'll do it like like it's a shuffleboard puck, just along that Slurk slime outside. Sploosh, swish.
There we go. Finally, that hallway's been clean. That hallway's just been filled with dead bodies, stinking up the place, luring the rest of the ghouls. All right, finally, you are back in the mosaic room.
Set a ghoul trap.
I know, seriously. You're in the mosaic room. You could go north and you could go south.
The ghouls
going
never
south.
hit me. The damage I had was from the druidess.
Yes, you got backlash, psychic backlash.
Yeah, I was like, what actually hurt me? I don't remember a ghoul actually hitting me.
Okay, Alhara is going south. Now,
Yep.
do you have torches out? Now, you needed those before when you were in the haunted
Yeah,
hallways.
Ataran now has a lit torch.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you
Don't
don't
you have
really
an
need
ever
them,
burning
but
torch?
he does have an ever-burning torch.
I
Yeah,
cast
they do
light
have an
on my
ever-burning torch.
slippers.
You have light on your slippers?
Yes, they're adorable.
Like those things when the kids walk, it lights up with each step.
Yes.
And I
have-
believe and I believe Ataran's light is on Alhara.
Yes.
Fantastic. Let's say it's
And
on
I am holding
this
a lit
shiny
torch.
new trident.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you're going to use like anything two hands, you're going to have to drop it. I mean, it's really for Alhara, but as long as she has it like on her body and she's not carrying a torch, because she uses two hands.
I was thinking if it's on the trident though, because then I can use that. That sounds cool.
That is cool.
You
Sorry,
do.
but my shoes look fire, so you're gonna have to deal with it.
Okay. You go down the hallway, and there is a door to your left, a door to your right. There's another door way to the south, and there's, of course, another one of those sconces in the wall, and the hallway goes down to the west.
The sconces are lit, right?
Yeah, they're all ever
Right,
burning sconces.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
well, then we
Like-
don't need a light source then, right?
No. That's what I was saying. You actually don't need light sources.
Oh,
You can
okay.
have them on you. The reason you needed it before because you were in pitch blackness. This whole area has been incredibly well lit, and it's those like they're ever burning torches, but they're built into the walls, like part of the masonry. You can't take them out; it's permanent. But they're everywhere. So you
Well,
have no
I'll leave the
problems.
light on my shoes, and for Hap, the light is it's basically just a fire that doesn't cause any heat.
Sure. Okay. Doors to the left of you. Doors to the right. you
Let's
gonna
go
do?
Here
left
I am.
first.
That's the one I was waiting for someone to sing it.
So this is, since we're heading south, the door to the left would then be to the east.
Yes. So, I did the one to the west by accident. Sorry. Anyhow,
Well, I guess Alhara doesn't know her left from her right.
you're doing it from character's point of view. I'm doing it from screen point of view. You open it up, and it's a guest room. It actually is a very nice guest room. It's large. Seems to have a very comfortable canopied bed, an armoire, a full-length mirror, light being provided by that fist-sized glowing orb mounted in an ornate wall sconce, and you see a folding screen, and behind that folding screen is a metal bathtub. Very, very nice.
No one's in here?
Nope.
Does it look lived in?
Nope. Not this one.
Interesting. All right, let's check the
Let's
other
search
side.
the room.
Well, let's look around a little. Maybe we can split up and search. Let's check the other side of the hallway.
Yeah, let's open up to check for danger and then search the generic
Yeah.
danger areas.
To go to the east, it looks like an exact mirror of the room you just saw, except reversed. But it also does not look lived in, and it has the exact same furniture.
Interesting. What do you bet that door down to the left is also another guest room?
I'll open this door.
You open that door. This looks a little different. It looks exactly the same, except it shows signs of recent habitation. The bed is made, and the bathtub is filled with water. Ooh.
Anyone in the tub?
Rub-a-dub-dub. I don't know, put your hand in, put your arm in, see what happens.
Well, is it
It's a
clear
trap.
water or is it muddy?
It looks like it's clean water.
No
Looks
one's
like
in
there's
it.
nothing. No one's in it.
Anyone under the bed? Aha!
Aha! No one's under the bed. But this definitely is a lived-in room, and obviously this tub is filled with water, and it looks like it's fairly warm too. So who knows?
All
I
right.
wonder if this is that woman's room. All right,
Maybe.
now I think we should search around.
Be
Let's
wary
search
of
these
the
three
water.
rooms. Why should
Alright,
I be
I'll
wary of
search-
the water?
Remember, druids are master of elements.
I'll search
be
one of
fine.
these rooms back here. Hap, if you'll help me search the other empty room, what we think is empty.
Absolutely.
And Atron and Darius, if you'll search this room with the water.
Surely.
You search the rooms, and inside the guest rooms, there's bedclothes that are neatly folded and tucked away in the armoire. Nothing else of note. Even though you look around, it looks like these are fairly clean, not lived in for a while. The one to the south, again, looks like it has been lived in. The clothes look like they haven't been touched in a while. The bedclothes, and it looks like probably one of the higher priests or someone was in here. You're not exactly sure. Maybe it was that woman someone killed. Maybe it's somebody else. But obviously someone was here fairly recently, within the last hour or two. There's nothing in here like jewelry or books or material. There's nothing worth anything in any 3 of the rooms. You spend some time searching, just nothing there.
Yeah, I ticked off 10 minutes on our counter.
Yeah, that's fine. And now there is a little hallway going to the west.
All right, looks like only one way to go.
Alhara goes up to that door,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I'll just do a quick seek on it to make sure it looks safe.
you do a little seek, and you can hear actually some commotion coming through the door, and you think you smell food.
I think we found the mess hall.
Maybe demons are eating?
I don't think demons cook.
But they definitely eat. All right, everyone ready?
Ready.
Yes.
All right, Alhara's going to get ready to open the door and then immediately do like a big somersault roll in. Aha!
Didn't we learn something last time about trying to do surprises and getting like a bonus to initiative for that or something?
That's the thing I do, and I figured
okay.
something out. Yeah, I figured out a way to do surprise in Pathfinder too.
Yeah, you bust a door open and you throw a ghoul body in.
Yeah, that will do it. You bust open the door. Do you do it loudly? I presume you have to.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we're going
We
to like
bust
storm this
quietly.
room.
Yeah, well, I'm saying exactly. It's not like you're trying to sneak in. You were literally like, "Aha!"
Yeah, like I want her to do a full-on judo roll into the room.
You're doing we call that the Kool-Aid Man entrance.
The
That's
Kool-Aid
one-
Man.
Oh,
Through
yeah!
the door,
Through the
but
wall.
yeah.
That's what we do.
Opening the door and rolling in.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
There you go. That's the
I'd rather not
Kool-Aid
break the doors in this place. One of them spoke to us. I'm a little bit afraid that all of them are sentient.
That's fair.
The northern wall of this long dining hall contains a stone oven, a cauldron, and several metal tables. Several long wooden tables or benches are lined up against the southern wall, providing accommodations for 24 people to eat together. You see a door leading to the east, that's the one you just Kool-Aid manned through, and one to the west. You also see a very large female woman who is cooking in front of the cauldron, and you see 3 little flying quaists that you remember from before, and they seem to be arguing and getting yelled at, and this woman is like hacking away at some raw meat with a giant cleaver, and you come busting in, and they all look at you. What do you do?
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on real quick. I want some clarification. Do we remember quaists from before, or do we remember these quaists from before?
And are quaists like quasits? Because it seems like
no.
they're spelled
It's
the
a whole
same.
different species.
It's quasit.
Okay.
It's quasit.
Is it quasit? I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Is
Yeah,
it
it's
quasit or
quasit.
quasit? Okay, I thought it was
Quasit, yeah.
quasit. So quasits.
Sorry, we love you
are-
anyway, Steve. This fantasy stuff no one knows how to pronounce, but quasit's what I've heard the most often.
Well, the best one was if you listen to the podcast where we argue how to pronounce the gods' names, and Eric Mona himself corrects all of us because he literally invented them from his home game and owns all of us and the mispronunciations, which was the best of all. Anyhow,
Fun fact, a lot of the deities actually came from James Jacob's home game during the Rise of the Rune Lord Adventure
that's true.
Path.
That actually is true. But the ones that he ripped on us were the ones that from his adventure.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
The
go.
ones that he did. Yes, but you're correct. Which was,
All right.
it's actually in the podcast. You can hear it. It's
So,
funny.
because they're like friggin' demons and stuff in here, no, we're going for it. Like, as soon as Alhara rolls
Okay,
into this
fair
room,
enough.
sees those quasits flying, she's charging forward with this trident. She wants to see what's gonna happen.
Roll for combat!
Wow, look, I got a crappy initiative again.
Wait, I'm giving you extra because you jumped
It's
in. So
more flappy
Stop.
bags.
Stop complaining like the baby you
Flappy
are.
bag.
I just roll bad for initiative. I'm not complaining.
I mean, no, mine doesn't.
Look at
That
that.
sounded like a
You-
complaint.
You moved up 1 because everyone else rolled 24, 23, 21, 20, 19, 18, 8.
Well, actually, if I get to use acrobatics, it would be 27. But since I'm going
Yes.
first, it doesn't matter anyway.
It's my fault for being around a corner.
That's true. All right, so Alhara rolls to the room, sees these closets, and is immediately like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna see what this trident does." She is gonna stride up to the closest closet. Actually, she's gonna jump
Why
up
are we
on the
killing these
table
closets?
They're demons.
because they're demons.
Yeah, I know, but like they're just helping her cook.
Oh my gosh!
Are you saying
Hap.
that in character, Hap?
Yeah, sure.
No, Hap. No, demons aren't helpers.
But
These are the things that killed. They kill people.
That one's holding a paper shaker. It doesn't look like it could kill anyone.
Hap, is this another put a face in a snake's mouth moment?
No, I mean these might not have done anything. All right, this has been way more than 6 seconds, so we can't keep
Yeah.
this conversation going.
They're
Jeez,
demons.
come on.
They die.
All right, is there stuff on this table to the north?
You quickly jump in. The closets are flying. To table to the north. Let's see.
I basically wanted to jump up on this because it's cool.
Get on it. Mm-mm-mm.
Sure, you can jump on top. Those are metal pantries, and you can jump on top of it. I'll let you do it.
Nice.
Awesome. Yes.
Swashbuckle.
Exactly. So Alhara's gonna use a stride action to go over and sort of roll on top of that into a standing position and strike out at the closest closet with this new fancy trident of hers. I was looking up, it's not a reach weapon and it's a one-handed weapon, so it's a little less hefty than her bow staff, but she really wants to give this thing a shot.
Yeah, it's really good, actually. I actually love tridents. I think it's one of the secret best weapons in the game.
Don't sleep on it.
It's not, it's only fine.
No, tridents are great. D8, and you
No.
can throw it.
Wait until you didn't identify it. Maybe if someone figures out what it is, you're gonna eat those words, Vanessa. Not even.
And you'll
no.
eat the cooked fish.
That's right. You're gonna be eating the cooked fish. I didn't put it in, so I can do it. Just use your bow staff, and we'll change the damage you get.
Okay.
You're probably gonna hit. Damn, those
All right, so it's a-
22 hit this sad little creature. You doing the one to the south or the southwest?
The first one in line, the one directly south of Alhara, which is the one closest to the rest of the party.
You easily hit it, and actually it's the exact same damage as the bow staff, so that would be 8 points of damage. So
Oh, well, that's handy. All right, no flashes of lightning or anything special happen?
maybe for a second you thought you saw sushi in front of you.
I think that was just wishful thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. So I've gone up here, I've hit it. It's not quite taken out yet. She's then going to sort of spin on one foot and lash out with her other foot and do a confident finish.
20
Ooh.
All right, 20 to hit, and that's with the -4.
hits.
All right, cool.
Easily hit.
So a total of 9
9
points of damage.
Awesome.
That's pretty good.
Okay, you like two little crunches as the closet's like, "Wow, wow," and it's just like dropping all the food that it was holding in its hands, and the pepper shaker and all the other stuff, and you're like, man, maybe they are just helping her cook. Darius is up. Oh man, I don't know if Alhara could do Kool-Aid Man, but I think Darius could.
Yep. If I run to the square to flank, are these chairs some stupid thing like difficult terrain?
I can say you can kick it out of its way. They're small enough that you can kick it out of the way.
They're chairs.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel that
fine.
they're not.
The chairs are fine. The table is a different story. So you
Of
can
course.
kick those
So
out of the way.
I will go here, take the mountain stance, shapoom, and pummel this closet into flappy paste. Shapoon!
Shapoom.
Shapoom.
Okay, here comes the flappy paste. 17.
Well, maybe some flanker time.
You did it with the flanky time. You managed to
All right. Oh, yeah.
paste it up. Dead.
Fantastic.
Noise.
Food goes
Um,
everywhere. You're covered in paprika.
Oh, no. I'm delicious.
Go on.
Can I second flurry this closet here?
I don't know. Does Flurry say you have to attack the same creature?
Nope.
No, I just if you do attack one creature, then stunning fist can
Then
happen.
kill, then go for it. Be cool and flow like the water from one closet to
Crumble
the next.
like the mountain and miss like the
You
mountain.
miss like a baby.
Whiff.
Critical miss with a 1. A natural 1. You were like, I'm going to be so cool. Damn, that chair got in my way.
Chair got in the way.
All right, you got one more. Oh, no, you don't. You moved and you went to the
I
stance.
moved,
And then you
mountain
attacked.
stance, and flurry.
And now Hap is up.
All right, I'm gonna move in. Do
Hap
what?
is like, wow, look at all that food. Yum.
Hap is pretty hungry. Hopefully not for brains. All right, Hap is gonna move in.
That's tomorrow.
Ma'am, I'm sorry about your little imp friend. Please tell my friends that you mean no harm, so they can stop attacking. And then I'm gonna summon up a ward of embers around Ahara with 2 actions to forbidding ward, and protecting her from Horba, the woman in the center, just in case.
Ooh, one of the quasits goes. Quasit looks over, and it's flying, holding its ingredients, and it's all freaking as its buddy just died and exploded in deliciousness. First thing it does is fly over. Next thing it does, it flies over to Darius. Next thing it does is it decides to it'll claw you, because why not? Does a 23 hit Mr. Mountain Stance?
Yes.
Okay, so it does 5 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of evil damage. I don't know what evil damage is, but it's fun to say.
You rolled
Like
max
negative
damage
energy?
twice on that.
I actually rolled maximum damage on both. You're right. I rolled a 6 and a 4. And it's a -1, so it's only 5. And my favorite part is, someone give me a fortitude save. That would be you, Darius.
Roll.
19. You feel fine. And then the last thing that happens is the quaste. Oh, wait, can I do it? Let me double check. Oh, nope, you can't do it. Whoops, can't do it.
Can't do what?
Oh, you'll find out. It flies back.
Oh, dip.
Oh, dip. Came in, attacked you, and left. Horba. Oh, Horba. The rather large woman who is wielding an enormous, bloody, gory cleaver sees you barge into her kitchen. She, looks over at you and says, "How dare you interrupt mealtime? Come here, big boy. Let me cut off a slice."
Ew.
No. Yucks.
She goes over, holding in one hand a large raw chicken, just bloody and gory, filled with salmonella. On the other hand, a big, gory cleaver. And she tries to cut off a large chunk of you. Here we go. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes.
Damn.
Ooh.
But only 5 damage.
I know, it's only 5 minimum damage. She chunks into you with a big old meat cleaver. And she looks at you and laughs and ooh, that's gonna be tasty. Let's get some dessert. And she's just smiling, licking her lips. She brings the cleaver back to her mouth and licks a little bit of the blood and gore off of it where it dug into Darius, and she's delicious.
It's true. I am
Gross.
well seasoned.
You taste like bacon.
It's true.
You
There's
do
traces
taste like
of-
bacon.
I do. She's not wrong.
Yeah,
We are
so-
seasoned adventurers after all.
Oh! Acheron walks in, immediately looks at the chairs, and says, "A rule of Ordic," and sends a chair flying at the quasit next to Horba.
Hoba. Okay. Let's see it. 20. That hits it.
And that is the end of my
do
turn.
10 points of damage is pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent.
You smack it. Smack. Smack. In the name of love. Alright. So this other one, seeing what's going on, is looking around and realizes, oh man, What is going on? All my friends are dying. They're getting horrible things done to them. So it looks at Ahara, it looks at Darius, and then decides to roll a die. And then goes to Ahara, and then it looks at you with demon eyes.
Uh-oh.
You might be frightened. Give me a will save.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
critical
no.
failure!
No. No, hero point. Hero point.
Oh, she's scared. She's terrified. Oh no!
I don't want to do that.
Oh, here we go. Oh, come
17.
on! You used your hero point.
Use my hero point.
Okay.
I get one this session, and I'm using it to not be frightened of the stupid closet.
Oh, that would have been fun too. That's not the one you would have couldn't. It just would have been funny, as
I
she would have
know.
run away screaming like a hap.
There's one thing we fear more than death, and that is humiliation.
Exactly.
Well, here's the funny part. You still are frightened one, even if you succeed. So
What?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
fear sucks.
What does this thing have? Evil eye or something?
It basically looked at you and gave you the stink eye. There, I give you the little ghost. And
Okay.
then it, after getting hit, it runs away.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Alhara. Frightened one, not frightened enough to run away, but frightened enough that caused it. Kind of freaked her out a little. Kind of made her a little scared. Little scaredy pie. What are you
Little
gonna do?
freaky naughty.
Freaking naughty.
All right, fine. In that case, I guess I will have to deal with Horba, because Horba's much closer. So Alhara will jump off of this this table that she's on, this cabinetry, and take stride action to get behind Horba. All right, and then once she gets there into a nice, beautiful flanking position, oh darn this trident! Well, I have a hand free. I was gonna say I was gonna trip her, but I don't have trip. But I have a hand free because it's a one-handed weapon. So in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and use athletics to try and trip Horba. 27.
Woo! Woohoo!
Against?
Horba.
Or what?
Athletics DC or reflex DC?
Oh,
which
reflex DC.
Yes. Yes, you critically succeed. What does that do?
Oh, critically succeed. She lands prone and takes a d6 bludgeoning damage.
Noise.
She like smacks her head on the ground on the way down. You got it? All right.
Ooh, max damage.
Ooh,
Noise.
I'll take it.
she's gonna kill you.
I mean, she might want to, but now I have a Panasha. Now, you said she has a cleaver, right? She has a weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, that's -1, don't forget, because you were frightened. But you still critically do it, barely.
Oh, okay. I do forget about that. Disarm sucks in this game, unless you're really good at it. You know what? The cleaver sounds scary, and if she doesn't have another weapon, I'm going to attempt to disarm. I'm feeling good about it. So it's another athletics check. It's another attack, so it's -5 and -1 for fear, so that's an 11.
No, that's a
It's probably
10.
going to fail.
That's a 10. Because it's -6.
Oh, yeah, -6. It's 10.
I don't know what it's against, but it fails.
Yeah, probably. That's terrible. But I got one action left, and I can't set up a parry because this weapon doesn't have a parry trait. I like this weapon, but it's got some issues. Gosh, I don't know. You know what? There's like chairs and stuff. So here's what I'm gonna do. Alhara's gonna use one of the chairs nearby and take cover and use it to help defend herself.
What a chicken. Darius is up.
You mean what was that, tactician?
Yes, tack chicken. Darius, you're up. What are you going to do?
I'm going to battle medicine myself for one.
Wow. Can you? You just used medicine on yourself like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes? Or wasn't it
10
like
minutes.
It was
way
a while
longer ago?
Yeah, you're
No, you
immune for
just
20
did it.
more.
20 more
then
minutes? All right, then I'll wait.
Yeah.
Then we are Flurry of Blowing. First attack. Probably a miss. But she's on the ground and prone?
Yeah, I'm going to say. Is prone just flat-footed?
It's just 5-footed.
Oh, she's like double flat-footed.
Which, yeah, it doesn't do
that.
anything, but I don't know. She also takes an attack penalty down there, which forces her to stand up. And
Yeah.
You miss. A 15 ain't going to do it even
Alright.
with... Well, you
Second-
can't have double. It's just flanking. Like you
No, it's flanking.
You can't double it. Yeah.
No, of
the
course
same.
not. Yeah.
Actually,
then second shot of Flurry.
I was gonna say you're not immune to battle medicine, so you're immune to treat wounds,
That's
but
what
not
I
battle
mean.
medicine.
Is battle medicine the same thing? You just do it in a battle?
Battle medicines is treat wounds.
Yeah,
different
It's an
cooldown.
application.
I'll let you do it. I changed my mind. Doesn't matter. He's still going to fail with an 11. So
Yeah, it's fine.
The Darius
And my second
standard.
shot.
Holy crap, Darius!
now mark
you're
that
the worst at
down.
medicine.
Another hour
I'm the
before he can do it back.
Battle medicine is
himself.
immune 24
before I
hours
do
once
battle
a day.
medicine. 20 minutes
No.
before I can treat wounds.
No, he has a special thing. He can do it once every hour to himself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his
To
I can.
himself only?
Yes.
Yes, godless healing.
Yes. Godless healing. He's a heathen.
Jeez.
He's a heathen for now. You will be converted. I promise you.
Oh,
Oh, completely misses.
excuse me.
Wow.
You hit. You managed
Boom!
to do
I
maximum
stomp
on
her.
your attack, maximum on your damage,
I stomp
maximum
her
on your
skull.
critical damage. That is not even. You should take a screenshot of that. It is never going to happen again.
I'm gonna do it.
That was meant to be.
24 points of damage.
Wow.
She's like, drops the chicken. How dare you? How dare you? You're done. You're done. Get out of here. Hap is up.
I'm not done.
Oh, God.
I have one more
What?
action.
You battle medicine. You battle medicine.
That's one action. Flurry of blows. Another action.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
didn't
was
move
flurry?
yet.
Oh,
You
that
got
was
one more?
Now
flurry.
she
Oh, okay.
makes a Fortitude 19 save for stunning fist.
Does she? Oops, I did the wrong one. Does a 23 make it? Smarty pants?
Yes, it's fine. Now I
Yes.
hit her
Now.
again.
No, you don't.
If you wanted to move,
Yes,
so she
I
didn't have
do.
cover, then that'd be cool.
She doesn't have cover.
She will from me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And on top of
I
that,
see.
yeah.
yeah. Okay, then I won't hit her again. I will move for happiness.
Okay.
Because that makes it easier for me to just do 2 attacks.
Right. Hap is up.
She's going to cast spells haphazardly.
Darius is on the
Oh.
chicken. I'm sensing a theme in this episode.
All right. So Hap is gonna take one like a nice Shaolin stance, like a real heavy one, and then just like start throwing out just like a flurry of birds. So this is my 3 actions are 2 for produce flame and 1 for elemental toss. And
I
we'll leave
think
it-
that will be the new name of your attack, Flurry of Birds.
yeah,
Flurry
yeah.
of Flame. Even better.
I
Flurry
like
of
it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, let's see if I can roll anything here.
Flurry of Flame. Let's see if it works.
If they are fiery chickens, can they be a McFlurry of
They're
flame?
not chickens.
They're chickens.
They're sparrows.
It's official. It's a bird.
It's
And
not a
it-
fish either. It's a sparrow.
It's official. Holy crap! 17 points of damage. Elemental
Yeah.
cost is
Wow.
way
Well,
OP.
hold on. Does 20? Oh, never mind. Yeah, is she still prone?
She's prone, yeah.
You
Does
didn't
27 crit?
No. Why is it 27? It's a 25.
Well,
prone.
she's
No, she's prone.
She's prone, which
Oh.
is
Oh, but
flat-footed.
I still did that. It's not.
But is she
you
harder to
don't
hit
add.
at range?
No, not unless she spends an action to take cover.
Would you guys stop talking?
Why? Because we're making your life worse? What? I mean, we're trying to keep her alive, but still, that was a good
Nice.
shot.
All right. Well, I still have 2 actions left, and with
Never let
those-
me get to play with the bad guys.
Sorry, you
That's
got
our
to do a handful of
job.
things with her. All right. With my next 2 actions, I'll recast my forbidding ward of embers, and I'll put it on Darius this time, and it will be against the less injured Quasit.
Okay. The other Quasit sees you killed her mistress, and it is so scared and horrified that it also will give Darius the stink eye. Dun dun dun.
Will save?
You get a +1 to
Will
this because of
save.
forbidding ward.
I will get a +1 to this.
Really?
Oh, look at that.
Stinks. 26. Okay. Fine. It flies in the corner. Hiding. Don't kill me! Otteron. What are you gonna do? You're way behind. They're fighting
Atron
without you.
is going to move up. So they're about halfway in the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, and Atteron will again gesture with a hand and say, Arula Voldic, and send a chair at the closet that's closest. For a 27.
Whoa.
Yike.
27 against the closet that's closest.
But a minimum critical damage. That's sad.
You crit, and
Nice,
you rolled
though.
a 1 and a 1. Good job.
Womp. Womp.
Well, it looks pretty bad.
Ooh, good.
Okay, now what? Oh, Quasit's turn. All right, Quasit's nearly dead. Quasit is going to... Oh. How much are you going to hate me?
It's magic.
So much.
You know.
It turns invisible.
Never believe it's not so.
Ahar's up!
Okay, so it turns invisible, but it just got hit by a bunch of stuff. Is it like dripping blood? Can I use a seek action and try to figure out where it is?
How does that work? You see, I always find that funny when people think they can get around invisibility. Well, if you look at it, you are completely invisible. It goes undetected by all creatures. You can try to make it by making it hidden instead.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for right now. So if I can,
So you have to do a seek. See if you can find it.
then I would like to do that.
Okay.
It is a secret check. So if you'll roll my perception
really?
for
Even
me
better.
against its stealth DC.
I think invisibility gives it like 1,000,000 or something to its stealth, or like at least a +10 or something.
Really? I thought
It used to be that.
Yeah, but I think now it's just like, hey, guess what? You're undetected.
Well, guess what? You have no idea where this thing went. You were like, "Oh no! When that woman died, I got some bacon grease and paprika in my eye. I can't quite see well where to go."
That sucks. All right. Well, I guess this other closet's gonna die then. So Alhara will take her second action and stride over to the other closet. And you know what? I got a free hand because I have a one-handed weapon. I'm just gonna grapple it. I'm not letting this one get away. Oh my gosh! But I rolled a 3 for a 13.
You sure that wasn't a Darius medicine check?
Missed.
It may as well have been.
No, those are much lower.
It's sneakily flying around. You can't seem to get it. What
Oh,
you
that
going
was
to do?
actually it's a 14. Would a 14 have made it? I get a +1 because I already have panache, and it would have given me panache if I didn't have it.
Against its what?
Reflex DC.
Against its reflex.
There's no way. Reflex +10?
Not even. Almost critical miss.
Ooh, 42 DC. 42 DC.
Ugh, would you get this right? What the hell is it?
I looked it up. It's fortitude. I just looked it up. They're all
What
different.
is
I
your
can't
final
remember.
roll? What is your
14
Fine,
versus
you
42
grab
DC.
it. Jesus
Jeez.
Christ.
We were going to try Will next.
I'm not even going to let you do it. I'm going to make it you take a point of damage when you grab
Against
it.
its avian lore DC.
I know. What the hell? Learn the DCs. It's
I'm
your
trying.
character.
I thought I knew it, but I double checked and I was wrong. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff
Okay.
going on right now.
I think it's dexterity DC. Is
I
that
thought
it?
it was Dex because I thought you were just trying to grab it. But I guess it's Fortitude because it's like how hardy is it, which makes sense because if it's small, its Fortitude's
Oh
probably
my
terrible.
Lord.
Get on
Grab
with
the
it.
thing.
Get on with it. You grabbed it. Now what?
That's it. My turn's over.
Darius is up. Darius is like, what is going on over there?
It takes me 2 moves to get over there
Yes.
because of my 25 feet of movement when I'm in mountain stance.
Because you are just so big and strong and lovable.
Lovable, my lovableness makes me 5 feet slower in this stance. Then I
I
flurry of Puncho.
Oh no. This poor creature. All it was trying to do
Pow!
was be a sous chef, learn a life skill, and you are killing it.
Yep. How's a 19, sous chef?
You hit the poor thing, and it's just talking. It's like
Second
I
attack.
was
Ooh, a
gonna
17.
I was going to culinary school.
And now you're going to the school of getting punched.
It's the school of hard knocks, I tell you. I get hit again. 9 points.
Does it really say it was going to go to culinary school, or are you just being silly?
He's being silly.
I get that, but if it actually says it, then I have to react to that.
You in your mind think it might be saying that. It's actually going, I
okay.
understand it at all, but you're like, was this thing really just a sous chef trying to help out? I mean, you look around and Hap's like taking a second
Now
to
it
take it
makes-
all in. It's like
Now
they're
it
just
makes
cooking
a
They're just
little
cooking,
DC 19
having
fortitude
some
save.
fun, just
Be
chilling, making some French toast, waffles.
Oh,
A 6. Does a 6 make it? Is
No.
that good?
that's
No?
a crit.
Oh,
You-
that's not good.
Crit fail. Unless it's higher level than me, it loses all of its actions.
Is a quasit higher level than you?
No.
Let's see, level 1.
Who knows in this
creature.
game?
Maybe it's
Super
a special one. No, of course not.
Then
Ah,
it is
fine.
loses
gotta
its next action.
Yeah. You're done. Hap is like, okay, Hap, go kill it in cold blood. It's stunned.
No, this
It's
is good.
in Alhara's hands. It's not even flopping around. It's just hanging there like a dead chicken. Go for it.
No, this is good. You're gonna like this. So with
Oh,
one
God.
action, I'm gonna move up to the counter. With
And
another
start,
action,
start eating.
no,
Yeah.
this is even better. With another action, I'm gonna grab a pot off the counter. Hey, Alhara! And I'm gonna throw the pot to Alhara with the third action.
Oh my gosh. I will totally use my reaction to catch it.
Well, we'll see. Let's see this. Well, I don't even know what to roll on this one.
I don't know.
I mean, do we need a roll? Let's just move on.
No, you always need a roll because something can always happen.
I will free action drop the trident so I can grab this thing out of the air. Reflex DC against the standard DC for our level?
Sure,
22.
sure. You drop it and catch
A pot.
something. A pot.
Yes.
It's a big pot, like a big old soup pot, like you're making soup for a football team.
So
All
yeah,
right.
she snatches it by the handle out of the air.
All right. Well, the quasit is stunned, and now Atron goes.
It lost all of its actions?
Yeah,
It's critically failed, so yeah.
critically failed. It lost all 3 actions.
That's why I threw you the pot.
Yeah, Ataran will move up
Whoa.
and repeat a rule of Vodic and throw a chair at it.
Yeah, kill it dead. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Nope. Roll
Does
the
a
1.
10 do it? Critical miss.
Womp womp.
It couldn't have been any easier to hit. Alhara goes.
Oh, I'm putting it in the pot and turning the pot upside down. We're just gonna put it upside down on the table behind her. So Alhara grabs this quasit, stuffs it in the pot, and then just slam dunks this pot down on the table behind her with the quasit inside.
Nice.
I'll make a grapple check.
Okay.
Find the button. So there should be a 17 against its fortitude DC.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. In that case, it's there it goes.
Okay.
Screw that thing. Where'd the other one go? Quick, close the door before it escapes.
Darius, are you doing anything? Are you just gonna hold it in this pot for a while? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the pot's upside down on the table.
With
Right,
it under
so it's
it,
just
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold the pot, I guess.
Darius will drop the mountain stance. It doesn't take an action, and then run to the door and close it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll stand at the door. And
Okay.
so that's probably going to be 3 actions. 2 actions to get over there, and 1 to close the door.
Yep. Hap is up.
All right, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna not walk over. I'm gonna quickly make my way over to the pot. Alhara, should I heat it up? What do you think we should do?
Oh my
Why did you
gosh, like
catch
a
it?
Dutch oven?
I don't know. I didn't think this all the way through. I just thought it was a good idea.
I thought you had a plan.
That was my plan, and you did great. What do we do now?
I mean, we could just let it stew in there for a while.
Okay,
Ooh, that was a bad joke, but I love it. You can't question it, can you?
so you don't want me to.
It speaks flappy.
You're done. That's 6 seconds.
That's it.
Come on.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, now it gets to go.
hmm
As you're holding this thing over the pot, something funny happens. The pot explodes outward,
What?
and underneath where this quasit was is now a wolf, a very large wolf.
Ah, nice.
What?
Yeah. What?
I didn't even know it was a full moon.
And it is a medium-sized wolf that obviously is way too big for this pot. And that's the first thing it does.
The wolf is wearing the pot like pants.
kind of. The next thing
Go
it
like a pot
does
helmet.
is its wounds seem to heal and stitch itself up.
Oh no.
Darn wolf.
And then the last thing it does is run. Okay, it's all the way over there. Ran halfway across the room, running towards Darius. What do you do?
Ataran glares at the wolf,
Okay.
eyes widening a bit as violet energy seems to flow through them, using Evil Eye.
Sure.
So that's we'll save DC 19.
It fails.
It's a critical failure.
Yep.
So it is frightened 2
Okay.
instead of frightened 1.
Yep.
And then Ataran says, Erula Vodik, and throws a chair at it.
Is it one action for Evil Eye now?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
25.
Killing this poor creature. This poor wolf.
Yes, this one I would care about for some reason.
You hit it. And you do...
26 damage. Critical.
Does 20... Okay, yeah.
Well, is it a -2 to its AC as well?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, you're cheating. 'Cause
No.
you knew,
No,
you
I'm
knew
doing
the-
it right. I'm
Strategy.
debuffing and then
You
attacking.
Yeah, but you knew the AC without even me telling you.
It had
know
a
why-
chance
Why
to
would
submit.
Ataran?
I'm assuming
not
a
be alive?
25 is a critical.
25? No, it has
25's like never a crit.
Well, but
It's
if it
a
has
17.
-2 to its AC,
Right,
Yeah.
now it does. Now it does. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's 17 AC.
Oh, nice.
We're just extrapolating from prior.
You're just cheating.
We're not. We're using
We
strategy.
threw a pot on it. We are obviously not using strategy or cheating.
Okay. The thing explodes and turns back into a closet. So it almost got away, but you meddling kids did something. The other one
Ruh-roh.
is long gone. So
Darn it!
well.
Should have closed the door sooner.
Yeah. It easily got
Did any of
away.
them have the book?
We checked their little closet pockets.
You check the little closet pockets. The two that are still in there.
Check their
no,
quackets.
They have nothing. So
I'll check the cupboards.
It could be they brought the
you
book
find old
to
Mother Hubbard. So,
some other
Oh.
room.
I rescue her.
We should check this.
I think you burnt her to a
Chef?
crisp.
The chef, all she has on her is the cleaver, which still has a bit of Darius juice on it. And by the door, you see her trident and shield near the door and near what looks like a door to a pantry of some sort. But they were just leaning up against there, so she instead used the cleaver on you.
I'll
She is
focus on any
quite
magical
dead.
auras in the room.
There are no magical auras other than the ones you're aware of.
Okay.
We should definitely take some time to heal. Hap is still injured, right?
I mean, it's just a bite.
Yeah, but we should still make sure that's cleaned up. So, Darius, why don't you try and heal Hap, and Atron and I can search around the room while Hap refocuses. Sound good?
I think, Darius, you should heal yourself.
I will soon.
Why don't you do it now?
Oh, I'm doing you first. Oh, look at that. Is that a critical? Yes, it is.
I'm only missing 5
Wow.
hit points.
Well, you get
29.
shit ton back.
Look at that. You finally do well for someone else.
Mm,
He doesn't know how to self-heal, but he's pretty good at healing others.
I mean, 4d8, you could roll all ones.
Holy moly!
Not.
my God.
Wow.
An 8,
That would have
an
been
8,
really
an
nice.
8, and a 1. That is crazy. What is going on? Darius, you are crit crazy. That is 4
Yep,
out of 5
enjoy it while it
crits.
lasts.
Oh my god, you just used up the luck for a month.
You almost hit
Yep.
over my max hit points in one go.
Yahtzee!
That's a Yahtzee, right?
Yahtzee's 5 of a kind.
But I rolled
You
3
have
8s, so I
to
keep
be
3 8s.
that person, Vanessa, the geek. Geek.
What? We played a lot of Yahtzee growing up.
Alright, so Hap sitting
It's
in a
worth 20
chair, and like Darius
points.
is like applying bandages and like disinfectant to this wound.
That's not really a Yahtzee. That's really 3 of a kind, if you want to be technical.
Darius,
Yeah.
I don't like how we killed that woman.
Are we waiting here long enough so I can heal me?
Yes, do what you need to.
Yeah, you only need 2 more minutes to heal you, so we should definitely do that. So we're gonna spend 10 minutes, I guess, searching around this room. Do we find anything interesting?
Yeah, Otteron starts searching around.
Yay.
I mean, I checked the cupboards. Like, what else is there? Searching the cauldron?
There's a door over here.
Oh.
Well, that's not searching this room. That's searching the next room.
Well,
Yeah, but
I
like-
found a door.
Good job.
I mean, like the first 10 minutes, we searched this room while Darius was patching Hap up. who still
No,
needs to
I mean,
update her hit
other
points.
than cooking implements and like some basic spices, and it's really not much here. It looks like she was in the middle of cooking something in the cauldron. You have no idea what, but it smells a little iffy.
All right, well then for the next 10 minutes, we can look through that door and see what's in there.
Yeah, considering we know there's rooms all around it, so.
You open the door. It is a pantry.
Oh my.
It contains large bins to hold vegetables and fruit, and racks of all sorts for dry goods such as salt, farro, and spices. You can see that it is running a little low, but more than enough to feed you for weeks if you needed to be here for that long.
Since we're taking extra time, I'll
Mhm.
take a look through the pantry as well.
Nothing you see here is non-food related. There's no treasure, no maps, no books.
No golden apples or
no
ambrosia. God.
golden apples, no healing of the gods, just trail mix. Sorry.
Yeah, Otteron's just happy there's normal food in here and nothing weird.
Okay. So after spending half an hour hanging around the kitchen,
It's about like 10 o'clock. Isn't it past Hap's bedtime?
Hap is very tired and very hungry, and those together means she is extra cranky.
Otteron casts Summon Snickers.
why did you have to tell Lauren this?
Well, you can obviously snack and eat while you guys are here. This is the kitchen. So dining hall, should I say? Dining hall.
I mean, is it good food?
I don't trust
Yeah,
whatever she was
yeah.
preparing.
Oh, what she was preparing looked iffy, but the pantry looks totally like human food.
So
Okay.
it's like
Quotes.
potatoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Funny, that's what's in the cauldron. Human food.
Human food.
Ah.
It's made of people.
I'll grab a potato in my hands and I'll just cook it with my hot hands and have like a nice little baked potato.
Showing off again. She's like, watch this.
No,
Little
I'll
hot
gladly
hands.
I'll gladly cook a potato for anyone else.
And she gobbles it down.
Yeah. Well, I gotta dress it first. I'll get some of the cheese and I'll maybe like cook a little bit of onion and put that on there too and have a nice little.
Bacon, perhaps, Darius?
Ooh.
You get some of that dried bacon out of your pocket. Some of that pocket bacon. Sprinkle it
Yep,
on
yep.
there. Yum, yum.
Yeah, some bacon bits.
No.
Welcome to Cooking with Pathfinder with your host, Hap, the Starlight Sparrow. Today we're going to be making baked potatoes and chives with a little bit of bacon bits on the
You
side.
should listen to Adventurous more.
That's right. I forgot you do that in Adventures.
I
That's
haven't-
right.
Yeah, her main class is cook.
So, yep. You spend some time. Otherwise, just some more dead people and 2 closets and some crazy woman who obviously was very much into trying
Cooking.
to cook Darius.
I mean, that's a lot
So
of food
far,
right there.
so nothing. It looks like no one's coming over here looking for food, which is good
Okay.
because you can figure like eventually you might start getting discovered as
Yeah.
you've been leaving some dead. Well, you cleaned up a little bit after that hallway, and you had
Damn
2 people.
adventurers leaving blood trails all over my house.
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much. This place is huge, though, so far you've been doing pretty well, and it looks like the demons take care of the problem for you as they seem to eat up anything that's remaining. But we won't dwell on that.
Yum yum.
Now, what
yum,
you
yum,
going
yum.
to do?
Well, let's keep moving. It'd be nice to get out of this dungeon like ever.
Looks like there's a door to the west, right?
Hap's hit points should be full.
Oh yeah, no, they're fine.
No, you're at 24.
No, I know it's fine. I'll adjust it. Keep moving. You don't have to talk about it.
Okay, you see
Nobody
a
mentioned it.
hallway to the west.
Cool. Let's go through there. I'll use the search.
Okay, you go down the small hallway. Now there's a hallway to the north. Hold on a second, O'Hara.
Uh oh.
There
Okay.
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 doors in
What?
front of you. There's a lot of doors.
All right, so it looks like there's a lot of doors because of the narrow cone that I can see. I actually can't see all the doors, but I can see some of the doors. But I know that there's a couple right near us on this south end of the hallway, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's start with the closest one to us, I guess, which is a door on the left going west off the hallway. Yes,
Sure.
no?
You open up that door, and it leads to a small little room. It has a wooden bunk bed with simple straw-filled mattress. There's a chest in there, 2 of them, and that's it. This one
Hey.
just has literally a straw bunk bed and 2 chests and a sconce.
Hey, Steve, since there's 10 doors, I'm assuming there is a reason to search them all. So instead of spending like an hour on all of them, can we come up with like a quick system? Like, we
Nope,
go in, we see what's there, we search it,
Nope.
we go to the next one? No?
Not
Okay,
yet.
Fair.
because that's not what's going to happen.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, the left wall or the west wall of this north-south hallway has, it looks like a bunch of doors roughly spaced every 10 feet, a couple on the end. Okay. The right side only has what, 2 doors? Has one
No,
about halfway
there's
down the
one-
hallway and one near
Yes,
us?
the one that halfway near the hallway is. I could give you a second. It's actually torn from the hinges and lies in the hall. So there's
Oh.
actually just a door on the floor. Darius, go pick it up and use it as a shield. And there's a door in front of you, Alhara. That's it. So
Okay.
that's a little different than what you see.
All right. I think we should start being quiet. Hey, look. So there's a door down there that's fallen off. Let's just creep up and check on it. Okay.
As you get closer, you can hear a lot of commotion, and it sounds like something or someone is smashing the roof. Ooh, you better stop.
I'm using the scout exploration activity also.
Oh, trying to use all these fancy things. All right, let me look
I
up
know
what
it's
this
weird.
is.
It's like
That's
there's
weird.
these game mechanics, and I use the game mechanics. It's so
Using
bizarre.
the game things? That's terrible.
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
I looked in the core rulebook, and it said I could do all this stuff, so I'm doing it.
No, tear those pages out. Steven doesn't like them.
No, I just don't know how they work.
I know.
So you explain them so that me and the audience know what the hell it means.
Sure.
So that we're not just wondering, wow, what is she doing?
all right, I'll
Except
tell you.
cheating.
I'm not
She was about
cheating.
to
So
say.
what I'm doing is an exploration activity. So when you are doing a thing like exploring a dungeon, generally you can do these exploration activities that can give you certain bonuses or advantages or a chance to roll on something. So earlier, I was using the search exploration activity, which allows you to sort of look around and see if there's any like hidden doors or treasures or traps as you move along. And you generally move at half speed. The one I decided to do just now, I switched to the Scout. So Scout is specifically looking for danger in the form of creatures or other things that you might encounter. And Scout gives your entire party a +1 circumstance bonus to initiative rolls should you uncover anything that you have to get in a scuffle with while you're scouting. There are other ones that you can use that allow you to like get a free raise a shield action, for example, when you roll initiative because you're defending or searching for magic. And so you might start an encounter knowing, oh, that glowing lantern over there is actually magic. Stuff like that.
Okay, you sneak up to the doorway. You hear a lot of commotion coming from inside the room. As you look into it, it looks like it's a library of some sort, but it's been just torn to shreds. There's books on the floor, carpet torn up. It looks like someone is ransacking this place. And from what you can hear, and you can all hear this, someone or something is in there doing that, and it's coming from the southern part of this room.
Okay. All right. I think Alhara's gonna.
Alhara, are you gonna bust in there?
I think we should sneak up on it. So
Okay.
Alhara's gonna try to use
Wait,
stealth.
wait.
What?
I believe in you, and then I give you guidance.
Ooh, guidance. So Alhara's gonna try to use stealth to get in there as far as she can to see what this creature is.
So what do I roll that for you?
So if we get in combat, I can basically use stealth for initiative.
Oh no. Stop.
I'm stopped.
You go into the room. You try to sneak in. You trip on the door
Oh no!
and catch yourself before you fall. as you critically fail your roll.
Oh no!
Was that my initiative roll?
No, your stealth roll. I rolled it for you.
Oh,
You rolled a 1. And so you completely fail at stealthing. Let's see what you see, shall we?
let's see.
Oh no! Kaiser.
What? What is that voice? Stop it.
You try to sneak around the room. You try to sneak in. You trip on the door. You catch yourself, but of course you make enough noise that 2 enormous demons, that's right, the same demons that you fought in the church that
What?
almost killed you.
What?
There's 2 of them now.
Roll for combat!
Can you roll for fleeing?
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to attack the darkness.